describe you clearly, but the sky began to fall. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Jam cars and taxis like the waxworks on the moon. Carry your girls past me, but none of them are you. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Without you near me, I got no place to go. Wait at the bar, maybe you might show. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? I got two suspicious tears that's falling from my eyes. Go walk on in the rain, someone wants to cry. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? The memories that go climbing through my brain. I get no answers, all the questions still remain.
Oh, I'm just standing in your server now.
Hey, Cracker.
G'day, Cracker. See your face again.
Am I ever gonna see your face again? Never gonna see your face again. Never gonna see your face again.
Bit nippy in the shed, but there.
Oh man, this is slippery. Forgot about that.
Alright, we're in the server now. Anybody got a decent setup?
Hang on.
No rush.
Are they open setups?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full open.
It's full open. It's crazy, I know.
Yeah, right.
Trouble is, you've got to be able to have a setup to use a setup.
Yeah.
I find this base setup is fine anyway. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I only adjust the steering, the brake bias, and that's about all you adjust, really. That's all I adjust.
Yeah, I think.
The traction and that you can change too now.
Yeah, I don't change much with it.
You can do this.
Honestly, I think.
Change the camber of the tyre if you need more turning or less turning. What's going on, Steve?
Oh, Cracker. Okay, thank you. I'll give it a go. Give me a sec.
Going on, Mr. Warwick?
Set up.
Oh, how the fuck did I spin there?
He clearly doesn't like me. Stuff him too.
They're not hard to spin, these cars, that's for sure.
They're very easy.
Yeah, but you go through the corner, end up pointed in a straight line on the exit of the corner, and the car just goes, nah, I'm going around.
Mr. Rhodes, how are we?
Mr. Hall.
Mr. Rhodes?
Rhodey, are you here to show us how to do it?
How to do what?
Everything.
Well, there's something. Thank
Can I
you,
have a
Cracker.
run tonight, Rhodey?
Load set up.
Sorry, what was that?
Can I have a run tonight?
No, you're too quick, Bailey.
I'll go handicap.
And unless your pace is purely because you're running assists.
He'll go handicap. You'll race with one hand behind his back.
Lewis and I did the same fucking thing, man.
I mean, one hand behind your back
I'll go
isn't...
get my G27 back.
I mean, one hand behind your back isn't sufficient handicap because Berkey raced with one hand in the last race at Simmons in the
Social series.
Camaro Cup and still finished on the podium. So
Yeah, but that's also Berkey in the Camaro Cup.
Left foot only on the pedals.
Left foot only. Ooh, that would
Left
be.
foot only.
Ooh, I'm not a fan of that.
Good.
I mean,
Oh my God.
Message me earlier. The idea for this is it's not necessarily a series for racing, a series for development. So.
This practice session is basically just me finding more and more places where I can somehow manage to spin the car against all logic.
Like I'm joining you in a bit.
Yeah, this. I always forget, these things have a weird grip length to them.
Oh,
Well,
The word is inconsistent.
I mean they've got I think skinnier tyres than a supercar, and they're probably a bit more air dependent than a supercar as well. So at low speeds they're not going to have as much grip as opposed to high speeds.
They're all clear. Stay behind the line. Your brakes are cold. Let's
oh,
get
this track.
Sometimes they still feel like like at low speeds, they spin where they shouldn't be able to.
Well,
Feels
I mean,
like the grip is genuinely inconsistent at low speed.
there's been times where you guys have picked up
Oh,
spins
this
with
track,
like
God.
Lagos where it turns out you're out on a curb or something like that. And they might be a bit sensitive. They might be a bit more sensitive than the usual car to what's rubbered up and what isn't. Probably again because it's a very race car. So it's not doing anything other than like
Yellow flag. Yellow flag in sector 3.
bowling lane flat racetrack.
I think P6 has gone off.
I think I hit a wall.
I wouldn't advise doing that.
That is, yeah, strong.
Yeah, don't recommend it.
Okay, got to brake early for that corner.
The car ahead has just done a 131.4.
That's low take us to the top of the times. Just.
Fifth exit's clear. Green flag, sector 2.
Oh shit.
200, 100
That's a
meters.
fence.
Just because it's cold brakes.
I stiffened the bump dampers and that may have been a mistake. Let's put that back to where it was.
Sector 3 is clear. Green flag. The guy behind has just done a 124.8.
Wow, it's been a while since we've been to this track.
Oh yeah, it's taking me a minute to regain.
I know, I'm still going, what the fuck?
I'm driving this track for the first time and going, what the fuck?
P5.
How's that one? You got that one going?
Still there. Still there. Right, so that's clear. Your brake temperatures are fine.
Go on, Cracker, show me the way.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Where's the bacon? Jesus. These are late.
That was not the way.
guy ahead's lap time is 123.7.
Brake lights are not very good.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Well, that's better.
Look at Crack, I can't believe you're pulling away so fast.
The guy behind has just done a 122.4 V6. That's your best lap in the session. You've just done a 125.3.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I cannot work out where to brake for that hairpin there.
I can't believe how fast you can just pull away.
2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Whoa. Where did he go?
Oh, love that massive understeer that cost me a tenth out of the final
Sector
quarter.
two,
I'm trying to keep it
yellow
on the track. Oh,
Green flag in sector
Let's
2.
be back on
Fastest
P1
lap
though.
for Davey, 120.8.
Jesus Christ, this thing's are rockets.
Settings, like replay. P1, scrub back.
That's your best lap in this session. That was 124.9.
100.
I think just without even keybind, it's just the arrow keys.
Sector 1 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
I went too deep.
Car on your right, you are clear on the right.
Well, that's better.
New
Oh,
fastest
yes.
lap for Davey, 120.2.
0.6 quicker.
The guy in front has just done a 122.1.
Where's Steve going?
There's a car right, the right side's clear.
Whoa.
Be right back.
Whoa, here we go. Big slide, big slide.
Car left.
Why here you
Yellow
go.
flag.
Hello. Oh, there's Lewis.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
Okay.
I see. How do you go backwards fast though?
Hold down control.
Aha! Oh yeah, there's your slow-mo.
That was fun. Where are we? We've only really had a few laps. We had let's go see some of those. Well, not a bad lap. 24. I don't know what that's. What's that? 22s. 20s. Okay, how are we doing 120s? Oh god. Reeling 1. I'm changing up the 2. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I've got to do. I want to go here and turn this off. Apparently you turn this off here and you turn it on here. So, high, let's go to mediums.
These cars look like fun.
High.
They're, arguably harder to drive than a supercar.
I wouldn't even say it's arguably, they are definitely harder to drive than a supercar.
The difference is you can run assist, so
Yeah.
but it's just a strategy of rather than training you guys up on cars that drive nothing like what you are going to end up driving, we train you up on cars that drive more or less, well not exactly, but drive of a similar nature to what you're going to end up driving. So that just in an environment where it's safe to make mistakes. Or not safe. Well, it's not that it's not safe to make mistakes in Dev Series, but you don't feel.
You don't impact anybody too badly when you do make a mistake.
Yeah, it's a more, it's I suppose like a judgment, well not quite judgment free, but it's an environment where mistakes are not frowned upon, I suppose. I mean, just given on the amount of like the amount of shit that Higo cops when he spins it out.
Higo cops that amount of shit because he's so fast and he should be winning more than he does.
Oh, I mean, there's a lot of drivers in that bucket, to be fair. I mean, if Dane focused in... If Dane actually really
brake
applied
pedal
himself
good,
in supercars,
light's
he'd
good.
probably be finishing on the podium, but he gets in his own head too much. There's series where I've been quick, but I've been wobbling at the same time, so... Like, potentially, arguably, I could have... Theoretically, I could have tied up Super 3 by now.
You probably could have, yeah.
Especially with your drop round of 0 helped sort of brought you back into it. But if it wasn't a drop round, then yeah, it would have really blown it out.
Sector 1 is yellow.
The other thing that might throw a spanner in the wrenches is if you ran it in pretty well, Bathurst is a single 300-point
Green
race.
flag, sector 1.
Yeah, that's I'm fully expecting it to come down to that at this point.
So there's
Green flag, sector 3.
a lot more. Effectively there's 3 times the point gaps that you normally get for position. So what's normally a difference of maybe 10 points between where say you and I finished at SMP comes out to 30 points.
Yeah, I'm honestly fully expecting it to come down to that because I'm going fucking hard for the rest of this.
For Bathurst, so we're doing the time.
It's 16 laps. I don't think we'll be doing time for that, are we?
No, I don't think it's time certain. No, it's 100k race.
Yeah. Please tell me we can override yellows.
Why?
Incident in sector 1, yellow
Wants
flag.
to do more than 2 laps racing.
Yeah,
Don't
Sector
crash.
1 is clear. Looks like P2's
Yeah, don't
gone
crash.
off.
Like,
Front tyres are cold.
I don't want to babysit people. Like, I know, like, you don't want to spend half the race behind a safety car, but like, there's got to be a consequence for people crashing. It can't just be, there's a massive 6-car wreck and at the top of the mountain, and we're just going to let it go under locals and all that stuff. And then if you get repeated ones, then people get frustrated, or they go, okay, maybe to get more racing in, I'm not going to be a dickhead and go 4 wide into turn 1 on the safety car, restart and cause another one. Like, and then there's things in place anyway where if people
Brake
cause
temperatures
repeated
look good.
ones, they will get penalised for them. Sometimes it's incidental, but if drivers are out there and a hazard, and they cause a heap of them, they get penalised for it.
What the hell? Yellow flag,
And
sector 2.
essentially, it's in a way so, we need you
Okay,
guys to
Glenn,
have
you picked up some
some
minor
kind
aero
of,
damage.
experience with the safety car. So if you guys do get promoted or you race in Enduro Cup, you're not going to be causing issues. And we don't have to repeat ourselves in drivers' briefings regarding, safety car procedures and all that stuff. But it puts the onus back on the drivers. It shouldn't always be on the admin team and for race organisers to go and sort out stuff that drivers should be, sorting out themselves, kind of thing.
Pit exit's clear, push. Sector 2 is clear. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Saying, I was just, the only thing I had concern personally, it only just popped into my mind 5 minutes ago, was if we get one of those 4-lap safety cars at Bathurst,
It's going to be a 15-minute affair.
Yeah, 15 minutes between green flags.
Well, I mean, the answer is don't cause a safety car. Yeah,
So there won't be one because I'm not racing in it.
that's
Cold
the
tires
thing,
all
Brody.
round.
We could say
Oh,
that.
yeah, Walshy.
Walshy, you're not going to be the cause of it. I don't think. To be fair, like you and Glenn have probably got more Bathurst experience than most of the Super 2. Super
but we're
3
not
grid
doing
features. Well, yeah, but you guys ran Super 2 in 2019, so you've got more Bathurst experience.
But we got Super 2 up there anyway.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about Super 2. We're not talking about Enduro Cup. We're talking about Super 2.
Whoa!
Alright, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Push a bit too hard there.
Yellow flag, sector 1.
Yeah, I think his
Car in front has just posted a 123.0.
into the people
Green
being
flag,
more
sector
likely to
1.
be around. Is that putting it kindly?
Oh, I mean, they race for sheep stations.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Like, you get safety cars for stuff that's just, an accident.
Yeah.
But then you get safety cars that...
And
I mean,
people
that
shouldn't be in a position, but they decide to put themselves in a position to do.
200, 100.
That's
shit.
the thing as well, though, is that it's a single 100k race. So you don't have the backup of, oh, I fucked this race. At least I've got 2 more.
Yeah, you've got
So
right the first time.
that, and also because it's a long race, you don't need to make
Sector
all your
1 is
passes on the
0.9
first lap.
off the pace.
Do you think people are going to stop trying that though?
Well,
Tyre temperatures are fine.
they're not, but they're definitely gonna slow themselves down a little bit because again, you've got what was it we were saying? You've got
Oh, you're racing.
you got 100 k's of racing to get your passes done in on. You don't need to do it in the first 5.
Yeah, and I think there's a little bit of a mindset thing
Look,
there too.
look,
Like you and I,
wide.
Roadie, we have that patience.
Alright,
Bailey
let's
has the
To a
patience.
point, I did have Laszlo off twice, but otherwise, yes, I have that patience.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
15 minutes remaining, 15
I need to
minutes
work
to
on
go.
85,
hard to
90.
get into that race.
Sector 2
before you
is
do that.
4.6 off the pace.
You just turn around and do it immediately.
Yeah.
Sector 3 is
We
yellow.
have that patience that, we race
Deja vu
4 or
again.
5 laps fucking bumper to bumper, really. And neither of us sent each other.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Settings wrong.
It's people, like, to be quite honest with you, Dostal and Ed that I'm more concerned about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, you got to think about it. If it's only one single race, you won't have people who have buggered up their first race coming from the back trying to get through the field. Also,
And to be fair, that does cause half the problems. There's guys that have that are faster than their pace or their last race results shows them to be, but they had a wobble, and so we're stuck dealing with them.
Yeah, which we do a
and
lot.
they try to get through,
Like he didn't cause the kerfuffle, but he was tied up in a Cheese's top 5 pace, but he just wasn't having a good round. Or he didn't have a good first race, so he was coming back through the field. And some of
Exit
us,
is
like
clear.
you and I, are
Watch the
smart
white
enough that we'll race him a little bit, but at the same time, we're not racing him. We don't need to hold him up.
If he makes a move, we're not stopping him.
Yeah, as opposed to, I respect the kid, but Ayrton's going to race him.
Ed's going to race him at every point.
Dostal will race anyone he's around. And again, Dostal could probably be there on pace, but he doesn't quite have the driving standards to back up that pace, or the
Sector 3 is
consistency
green.
around people to back up that pace. Is maybe a better way of putting it.
That's a better way.
Like he's not a dangerous driver. He's just maybe a little bit careless at times.
And that
That's-
probably
yeah.
stems from his immaturity.
Possibly.
fucking got it wrong. But generally, if it's a Super 2 guy coming through the field, I'll just let him go. I'm not racing him, so
Yeah, I mean, I won't fight most of the Super 2 guys unless it's late in the race and I can probably defend for long enough.
You've got cold front tyres.
But
yeah.
that's the thing. Yeah, there's a very big mindset difference there, I think.
Yeah. I'll see that. But you know how many times in a race I have to say, yeah, you can go through, you can go through, you can go through, but not you, Glenn.
Oh no, he always blocks me.
With him.
Because you know what Glenn tries to do? Sit behind him.
Just sneak through when they go past.
Yes. And that's what a lot of
Good idea.
That's what a lot of Super 3 guys have done in the past. See?
It's just tack onto the back of Super 2 and then snap through.
Yeah.
Sector 1 is
It's the only way to go.
Sneaky bugger, take your time.
I've raced this track before.
I was talking to who was the other day, Reese, and he's
Yeah, it's been a while, but it comes back.
He said he's doing Super 2 next year if he doesn't get moved up before that.
Where am I?
Well, I mean, like we were talking about him a little while ago, and he's.
Where are you? Where are you? You're back at your place, are you?
He's probably fine to stay in Super 3 because he's not going to have a serious threat on anyone that's actually
Sector 1, yellow flag.
having a swing at things. But
I'm lost in the middle of the track.
yeah,
Are you back at your place, Brian?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
only just got back.
It's
half an hour
lucky
ago.
it went so late
Flag
because
sector
he'll
one.
stay in Super 3 because it's not worth the effort of doing another car design for a Super 2 car.
well, that's the thing. I think we've said that
Oh, but
it's the last. We've already had the last update for
yeah,
that
Well,
series.
there's one update. There's one more update that's going to have Hayden Link and Ryan Smiths and the update
Sector
to
3
the
is
panorama
9
cars
seconds
or I can't
off the
remember what
pace.
they're called. Narrowed or whatever. But that's it. After that, there's going to be no more cars added. Anybody that's going to join is going to drive a guest car, and there's not going to be changes of driver class.
Yeah. No, I was talking about that, and he said he's going to run Super 2 next year. And I kind of thought already.
Sector
I
1
almost
is
wonder whether it's
1.3
worth
off
us
the
just
pace.
tacking on the back of Super 2 instead of Super 3.
Your tyre temps are all fine.
I was talking. We did actually have a discussion in admin about sort of where the things fall. Honestly, with where things sit, we probably our pace level is where the top of Super 3 falls. In that we're both fine to stay in Super 3.
Yeah.
It's one of the and there's argument potentially with some guys that
Okay,
are genuinely
10 minutes to go.
of
That's
our
10
pace
minutes
that's
left.
in Super 2.
Yeah.
That could potentially come back, but generally,
Sector 2 is
we had
1.2
this
seconds
discussion
off the
because
pace.
the other thing is if
Temperature's
we both,
looking good.
not saying if we both, but if
5
anybody
minutes
around
fuel
our
remaining,
pace
5
leaves
minutes.
Super 2, that's probably half of Super 2 gone. Sorry, Super 3 gone.
yeah, and then it's not
Because
really,
Laszlo can be around our pace.
Generally around our pace.
Technically, although they're not both racing, well, to be fair, hopefully Cracker, I know you're here, Cracker, but hopefully you are coming back to the next event, 'cause I need you in the team's
Sector 3 is a second off the pace.
but you and Mike haven't been racing a lot, but you guys are of our pace. Like, arguably, if Mike could make all the rounds, Mike would have won
You've
the
got half your
title.
fuel left.
Oh,
Yeah.
easily.
So, yeah, but the gist of it is where things sit, we are where the top of Super 3 should be. So there's no reason for us to move up to Super 2.
no, otherwise you'll leave no one else. Just me, Glenn and Melody, great.
Well, yeah.
With benchmark people coming in there.
That's the other thing as well is that we're a good benchmark.
Yeah. And let's be
People would aim
realistic.
for and people would aim to be above.
Let's be realistic here. We're winning this on just not binning it every second race.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we're doing pretty well is consistency. Like I was in the top 10 of overall until fairly
Sector
recently
2 is
because
1.4
I raced every
off the
round
pace.
and aside from Simmons I didn't throw it in the fence. So that does help.
Yeah. I like it when you throw it in the fence and I just come through. You and Cracker both threw it in the fence there.
I'd appreciate you throwing it in the fence a couple more times for the rest of the session, please, Brady.
I mean, we're gonna get you in at your home track, Walsh.
P7. That lap was at 123.7.
Gold
that
Coast has
Bailey?
got a lot of fences.
Tell you what.
There's a lot of fences to throw stuff
right.
into at Gold Coast.
I thought I didn't like
Gold
road
Coast
plans.
Gold Coast is the one track we're going to that I don't know the layout of.
Really?
Because
It's
I did
actually it's
Pukekohe
an
last
easy one
year.
to learn.
Because I did Pukekohe last year, and I remember it mostly. And everyone
Sector
knows
1
about
is
this.
0.6 off the pace.
I love Pukekohe.
Never done a lap around it. Never watched Pukekohe until the weekend just been, and I love that track.
Pukekohe
Yeah.
is not a hard round, is it?
Pookies, no, we're done with the hard rounds for
Bathurst is the only
yeah.
one.
Yeah, Bathurst's the only other one because it's an Enduro Cup round and the Enduro Cup guys are running hards. That and with the way the tyre we're set up for that, if we're not running the hards, we're going to be stopping very frequently.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
I was going to
Sector
try and
2
get
is
down on
1.4
the
It's around
seconds
there ever,
off the
so
pace.
Yeah,
Flag in Sector
don't
3.
also
expect
accuracy.
everyone. Don't
Incident
expect
in Sector 1,
everyone
yellow
to
flag.
drive down there again.
A car car in front has just done a 121.8. Sector 1 is green. 2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Twos. Well, depends on the driver. Depends on the driver as well, yeah.
Oh, I'm not particularly fast.
Okay, Glenn, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Yellow flag in Sector 1. Sector 2 is now yellow. Looks like P5's
I
been
think he did, yeah. He was one of the ones that was doing poos and stuff.
Sector 1 is green.
This is gonna take a lot of practice for me.
I reckon on iRacing we can obviously the way these cars drive. You got like a roller like Kevin got probably the few thousand laps of Gunner and Bathurst on there was probably like a 206.
Yeah, Sticks, honestly, you don't worry too much about pace, just focus on being able to do the laps.
Yeah, get round the track.
Yeah, because that'll get you a long way.
That's the plan.
Like that's the bigger thing for Enduro Cup is we're not really limiting who can run in it. It's not so much a pace thing, more as a case of if you're consistent, if you're not out there causing safety cars, and as lap traffic, if you can do it without having the lead. That's really the criteria that you've got to hit to be able to run Enduro Cup. Which most guys do anyway. It's then just up to you individually, like if you're out there just purely to have some fun, or if you're out there with pace goals in mind, whether you then hit those pace goals.
That one, Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
But yeah, I reckon, like, of the 3 enduro tracks, Phillip Island I don't know very well, but I reckon I'll be alright. Bathurst, I'm really gonna have to take the time to properly learn, particularly Skyline into the S's. Adelaide, definitely confident with that.
Oh, well, Adelaide's
home.
Well, that and Adelaide is the default supercars track on AMS. So it's the one most people start driving on.
But
and it's my home track, so
yeah.
But people only do laps on the soft tyre of that track.
This is true.
I've also think I've turned about 5 laps total of Adelaide.
Yeah, the only hard tyre running I've done was supercars last year, where we entertained hards for the first race, and although it was probably quicker in a race pace, it was really unfun to do. So us and I think the entire grid decided to do softs the second race.
Dix, where the hell are you finding a second and a half?
It takes it, it's clear.
What's up?
Let's get some heat to these brakes.
I think the gist is you're too quick.
I'm struggling.
Honestly, I'm just trying to.
I was struggling. I haven't put a lap together yet.
Sector 2 is now green.
Sorry.
The original plan for me is
I didn't
fuck it.
I'm still learning where turn 1 brake point is.
Green flag Sector 3.
No, that's on me. I broke way too early.
Honestly, I don't like this track very much. But I'm
It's a nice track.
Yeah. We run a lot of
the CO2s.
Yeah, we run a lot of
hate how bumpy it is
stuff around
basically
here.
everywhere.
That's one of the things. Like, you don't really notice the bumps in a car like this because of how stiff it is.
Yeah.
Like we've run, I think we're in the F3s around here. They've got a little bit of spring to them. The Formula Fords definitely do.
Yeah, we definitely run the
arcs
arcs
around here would be a lot of fun.
We've run Boxer Cup round here, I think.
Nice.
There's another track with a very similar layout, but yeah, we run Boxer Cup around one of these at one
The
point.
one that's a similar layout, and it's not this one.
Yeah. That's one thing that throws me off this track is there's 2 tracks with a very, very similar layout through them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Is the other one you were thinking of Goiânia?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, Goiânia.
Yeah, I really like Goiânia.
This one.
I've had a lot of fun with Goiânia on AMS too.
The car ahead has just done it on 21.6.
Okay.
Sector 2 is yellow. Looks like the
I'll tell you
P4's
what,
gone off. Green flag,
the bloke
Sector 2.
who built Road Atlanta, was he bloody drunk when he did it?
I'm with you on
Couldn't
that.
put a straight line together and save us.
I think he just
Fuck those
decided...
S's. I hate those S's with a passion.
I feel like
Because
what
they're
he
blind
did-
S's.
Oh, you're kidding me.
It's like
what they've
Bathurst,
done when
only
did-
they make less sense.
Just
So
2
what they
minutes
did with
left,
Road
2
Atlanta
minutes
is
to go.
they
The
scribbled
overlay
out
sector
like the
3.
track, or no, they threw a rubber band on the ground and then they went, okay, we're putting this on this hill here, and they didn't dig out any of the hill.
Sector 3 is now clear. Sector 2
God
is
damn,
1.7
the entrance to
off the
this has
face.
thrown me big time.
It's
I
Whoa!
will say though, you'd be
Oh,
playing
talk
more
about a
if
tank slapper.
it was
Bye,
a
Charlie.
modern
You're
tilt
out
spec
track
flat
limits
track.
there. Incident
Well,
So we know
sector
track
3,
order.
sector 3 is yellow.
Well, essentially that's what fucking Coda is. On first sector. Outside the hairpin, all the fucking S is just flat.
Oh, let's have a little look-see.
I am the type who really hates Coda.
The guy in front has just done a
I'm not sure too many people
22.6.
passionately like Coda. I'm not a big fan of it. It's too long.
One of my eighth.
I feel like some people love Coda and some people hate it. I am one of the ones who hates it. It feels like it cuts off
Oh,
its
he's
own
nowhere
flow
near
at
me.
every opportunity, I think.
Jesus, I'm
Like,
a
it's,
23.
like, it's well, I think the idea is you're trying to put all the best bits of all the international tracks into it, but none of them really work together the way that they're supposed to
Yeah.
in your head.
Yeah.
I like.
It's like, hey, these S's, Maggots and Beckett's, but more. And
I like
slower
Road
when they get to the end of
Just
it.
done a 126.8.
Road America,
Road America.
and
Fantastic.
Watkins Glen.
Watkins is good, yeah.
To me, it is a travesty that Road America has never hosted F1. Out of all the different tracks in America that have had F1 races, why has Road America not been one of them?
Middle of nowhere.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, like Road America,
Nightmare.
And the facilities, like, it has no facilities. You can't host an F1.
That's
F1
easily
now.
fixed.
They're
Like-
not gonna. They're not
Yeah.
gonna spend $100 million on putting in.
I'm talking
brand
about
new
even in the old days.
Checkered flags out.
Well,
I'm
like-
talking about even like 70s or 80s.
like period F1 would have probably worked at Road America, because Road America is just speed, which is what 60s, 70s F1 was. So it would have worked there. I think today, yeah. I mean, like they already get a good amount of stuff at Road America. They get NASCAR, they get IndyCar, they get American sports car.
Yeah.
They don't need F1.
The thing is that they, like, when they host Grand Prix in America, they want to have it in places where people can easily access it. Road America isn't one of those places.
Because you're trying to sell it to the Americans, as opposed to the Europeans who already know what Grand Prix racing is.
Yeah.
So the Americans are just Indy cars that go around the corners a little bit faster and don't sound as nice.
Oh, alright.
That's
But
Cracker's
if
setup.
you look at-
That's Cracker's setup he sent me.
Alright. But if you look at somewhere like Fuji, that was in the middle of nowhere.
I was going to say that worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's easily accessible though.
The thing is, in the middle of nowhere in Japan is still closer
Yeah.
to anything than in the middle
Yeah.
of nowhere America. Because in the middle of
Very
nowhere
true.
America is 100 k's from the nearest thing. 100 k's from the nearest thing in Japan is the ocean.
Yeah, it's like here when you think like we could drive for 5 hours and be in the same state. You go to the US for 5 hours and you're going to cross 2 state lines.
Yeah, it's a scale that you don't really think about sometimes.
I know,
Man, if you drive 5 hours, you're in Hong Kong.
I know we're meant to do a driver's briefing on it because Nether's not here, so he's asked me to freaking take care of this shit. But anyway, well, you fellas already know really by now what we're doing, what we're about. You know, it's not meant to be a sweat series. It's just for you guys to hone your racecraft. You know, experiment car setups or driving styles and all that stuff, and to have, as Rody pretty much said earlier, it's to have a pressure-free environment to make mistakes, try new things, and just improve yourself on the racetrack. And that's why, as I said in the Discord before, like these aren't easy cars to drive. It's for a reason, because you'll pick up better habits driving these cars than what you will driving, you know, a front-wheel drive Mini, where you can make a slight mistake but just power yourself out of it and all that stuff, and then we never do a front wheel car, you know, series for another 2 years. So yeah, just use this to try and help yourself as much as you can. Don't be afraid to try different driving styles and all that stuff. Obviously, just be respectful on the racetrack. And yeah, obviously timed races. 30 minutes. Compulsory pit stop must take 2 tyres minimum. Don't have to do fuel. And
Yeah, we can escape to pits in quali, can't we?
Yeah, none of those got sweat stuff.
Okay, cool.
And I was working on a setup that's drivable.
Drivable?
And that's that one. So check your C folder for that. All I've done, I've moved it around, played around with it to try and make it as stable as I can. But turn traction control and ABS on to what you prefer. I was just testing it without TC, just to try and make it easier for you. I'm not claiming for it to be a fast setup, but it should be fairly stable. Certainly when you touch curbing, it's a little bit more stable than stock. So, yeah.
I think the suggestion is don't touch the curbs.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
that was don't touch the curb. Got beat into me trying to drive to Camaro Cup.
Thank you for that, Lewis.
Maybe you should set a time for every race and give that as everybody's setup.
Yeah, it just becomes the last season TSAC where everybody ran Tim's setup.
No, but I'd rather people like.
Yeah,
because,
fiddle
like,
around.
I want you guys to try and like experiment and stuff and see how things work and see if you can make your own changes that you like. Because all the time, like people will say they don't ask me so much anymore now because they've learnt the hard way that some of my setups aren't particularly fun to drive. But they'll ask other people and they'll think, oh, he's gone fast because of his setup, and then like they don't know how to drive it because they didn't make it, or they don't understand how it's fast or how it's meant to be driven. So you make a setup that suits you, or you make changes to a setup that suits you, and instead of just loading someone else's set and thinking it's going to be the golden bullet.
Take me for an example. I don't know anything about setups.
Right, there are guides out there. I think there's an R-Factor, I think it's still archived somewhere, an R-Factor F1 car setup guide. And a long time ago, and it goes over everything. It's in PDF form.
Yeah, and it tells you what, if you change something, what it does to the car. More camber, less camber.
Yeah.
I saw that somewhere.
It's notably more
I've got an
stable.
iRacing one somewhere that's pretty good.
Yeah, so what I've done with the setup, for those that are curious, is I've raised the ride height quite a bit because it seems like especially at the front, because these cars seem very, very pitch sensitive. So you touch the curb the wrong way, or you bounce in a corner the wrong way, and there goes the rear end. So yeah.
Okay.
Thinking, how are we meant to get through a race without a safety car if the bloody real guys can't? Every race I watched on the weekend had a safety car red flag.
It's because a bunch of heroes on TV for the first time, so would go for it. Supercars is a bit different. If you make a mistake and crash, they're going to call a safety car if there's a car parked on.
But yeah, the other ones were like, oh yeah.
There's a car
Plus all the like
Formula
Formula Fords and stuff,
Okay,
you've got a
Glenn,
bunch
we've
of
got
kids in
6
race cars,
minutes to do
which
the
I know
business.
they are talking about, oh look, the
Sector
14-year-old
two,
driver.
sector two
Yeah,
is
that's
yellow.
not
We need to get some
necessarily...
heat into these
That's
brakes.
not inherently a good idea.
Yeah, age does not guarantee pace.
Well, it's not so much pace. You can have pace, but you're going to drive like a fucking idiot. Which is generally what happens.
Me at 14 in a Super 3 race would be dead by now.
Well, like there are guys that can be quick while being young, but the general trend is you want to spend some time in karts and then spend some time in cars where there's actually consequences to doing stuff. And there's also a middle ground between not touching anybody and flipping your cart 5 times.
Because I only saw the end of that smash. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw cars everywhere. I'll be interested to see where they go to New Zealand now.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Oh, there's plenty of tracks for them to choose from.
Yeah, I know, but they've got to get the facilities and all that.
They're going to, what's it, Hampton Downs?
I was going to say, they did that last time that probably wasn't able to host it.
I've heard Ruapunya thrown up.
Holy shit ass.
Well, I think Van Giz was the one that threw it up.
I've tried to report on
The track
Project
temperature's
Cars 2 and it
increasing. It's now
seemed
23
alright to drive.
Celsius.
I don't know anything about facilities or anything though.
On your left.
I've tried.
Left side's
You
clear.
want a circuit that the cars can race on?
The
They
leader's
can't
just
really
done
race
it. 119.8.
At least not
Right.
a
Race
street
on
car.
Hampton Downs, there's just a whole lot of zigzags. Don't go back to Hamilton, just have a street circuit.
Sector 2 is 2.4. Off the pace.
You don't want to buy a private racing simulation like that. Wheel.
Thank you, it's not going well then.
It's just the fact that when my monitors on the base here, if I had a separate monitor stand, it would fit.
7th position. Sector 3 is 1.9. Off the pace.
Are they actually pulling the Pokakoe racetrack down, are they?
Yeah. Oh, they're getting rid of it to expand the horse racing stuff.
I thought they were building a
Sector
suburb.
1 is 2.2.
Yeah,
Off
that's
the
what I
pace.
thought.
Yellow
that's
flag in Sector 3.
Like, it probably will eventually become a suburb, but I heard it was like
We think
trying to
that's
expand the
Walsh
stabling.
has spun off. Green flag in Sector 3.
Pretty sure people
Green flag in Sector 2.
which I don't understand, right? I never get it because all these activists are like, get rid of horse racing, get rid of dog racing, get rid of all this racing, yeah?
Not going to happen because gambling's big business. Basically, yeah.
It's a tree, not a business.
The guy behind has just done a 133.8. Sector 2 is 1.8. Off the pace. Your brake temps are good.
Yeah, but climate change and whatnot.
Ah, fuck.
Look, I'm not having kids, I don't give a shit about the future that far in front.
Oh, I want to see a little Darren.
Oh, did you imagine? I'm bad enough.
That'd be great.
He'd fucking be...
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Darren, great.
That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.8. Off the pace.
Would the world be better off with Darren Jr.?
No, it would not.
Both it would.
Just out a bit of context, I've got 8 kids.
The leader has just done a 119.8.
4 of each.
Wait, what?
I've got 8 kids, 4 of each.
That's impressive, man. Good on you.
That's the ones you know of.
Sector 1 is 1.9. Off the pace.
Ain't that true?
That's not a good
I'll
start
tell
for
you
that.
something else. Steve Bolger's the youngest of 9.
Jesus Christ.
Gee whiz.
Christ.
I suppose, I think the generation above my dad was 21.
Wait, what?
I think. No,
It
that
took
was,
me a moment to process.
no, that was extended, but I think there was only like 3 of them before that, so, you know, they went a bit nuts.
Well, not much
Really?
to do back then.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly that. Nice to do.
When
Yeah.
8 o'clock hit, it was bedtime, so what else are we going to do? Got no Automobilista or iRacing or YouTube or anything like that.
TV, no TV.
P8. That's your best lap in this session. Your last lap time was at 125.4.
He had, I think, 8 siblings. And that was when we were still at school, and he was the oldest.
Instead, a root scoop and trip.
No, I think they just stopped at the route. I don't think they got that far.
Well, I guess you can count it as a boogie, I guess. See you, Roadie.
Thank you, Lewis.
That's a big hit.
Incident sector
That is,
3,
that is
yellow
a
flag.
monumental
That's the end of
shunt,
the
yes.
session. P8.
Hope you were in your Hansa voice.
I was,
Shit.
thankfully.
Alright, there goes my lap.
You would have ended up like Dale Earnhardt otherwise.
To be fair, I had a bit more time to bleed the speed off than he did, but yeah.
Whoa!
You know what that problem is?
Hmm.
You weren't close enough to the wall to start with.
Hmm. Ah, vent steering. That'll do it. Oh well. Ah, it's the end of the session anyway.
Yeah.
Ah, 9/10 there. That's close enough.
Yeah, I just suck at these things in this
Oh,
track.
well done, Cracker.
Well, I mean, Rody,
Yep.
if you hadn't have binned it, you would have moved up by like at least half a
What's the
second.
time?
I would have,
What's
that's
the
what I
time?
yeah. Like,
Oh my
yeah.
god, what's the time?
Fucking dickhead.
8:20.
No, he means his time.
A
123.
123, 408. Okay, thank you.
Because I came into this thing thinking this was Gionia, and that's put me
Gionia.
Yeah, it's throwing me off because I come up to the corners that are similar and I start trying to take the line that I would for Guyana and it isn't Guyana.
Yeah.
Sit properly, Bailey, so you can figure it.
Because when I was away, I saw it come up, and I just went and had a look at track map info on YouTube, and then suddenly, oh, you had a quick look at it, and then, oh yeah, that's Guyana. Oh no, no, it's not.
Oh, Laszlo. Laszlo P2.
Ooh, not bad.
But
Come on, Darren. Come on, Rody. Come on, Glenn.
I struggle with both this car and this track.
I mean, we can't win at everything, Bailey. We can't be you.
No, same thing.
Yeah.
You know, we can't win Dev Series by like 6 seconds.
yeah,
Plus, my mind is half on fucking Road Atlanta right now.
That's Saturday night.
yeah.
Maybe I will race that. I think my missus is working.
Get your priorities.
How long's the race again?
What's the priorities?
70 minutes.
No.
No, tonight.
Oh,
I mean, I know Road Atlanta.
Pretty sure it's 10. Sorry, 2:30. Sorry, 2 30-minute races. Sorry, 2
Yeah.
30-minute races.
Yes, always 2 30-minute races.
if you listen to
Yeah.
the driver's briefing about 10 minutes ago.
Well, if people read series information,
That's it. People.
I know it's not completely filled out there. Obviously, start time that blank, but like that stuff's there.
Yeah, no. I honestly thought it was blank because I went looking for start times early. I'm like, there's no start times here.
Yeah, so essentially, server probably get put up either 7 or 7:30 with qualifying starting at about 8. That 8 o'clock qualifying generally, or 8:10 would generally be the start time for that. So work backwards up.
Alright.
Hello, everyone.
How was that?
Hello.
Goodbye.
Good evening, Zachary.
How are we all?
No, you doing driver interviews tonight, are you?
We have mandatory test stops,
no.
don't we? Yes.
Well, yeah, mandatory CPS.
That's
Oh,
right,
wait.
we do have a mandatory CPS. Of course we do.
Oh, I'm not going to put any more feelings. Just send it on this.
That's what we need to practice in the warm-up, eh? Do a CPS.
I'm just gonna go figure out what the fuel numbers are to get wrong for everybody else.
Oh, so you're agreeing now, eh?
Oh,
I mean, he doesn't have a choice.
I'm not denying that I got the fuel numbers wrong at Koei 2 years ago.
But then you whinge every time someone brings it up.
Well,
Blaming
Rody.
yes, Cracker.
That wasn't the only time.
Yeah, sorry. That's
Don't
okay.
cross the
Well, we were.
We need to get some heat into
Remember,
these
you
brakes.
had.
Between teams, though.
Yeah, but you had some pretty high fuel usage of that round. which made it a bit hard to calculate for you because you were using like a litre more than I was per lap.
Uncalculated maneuvers.
No, this was Montreal and GD3 at the start of the year. I remember this.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm not denying that I run people out of fuel. I'm just denying that I do it frequently and deliberately.
Oh. So, this Sunday's practice has been canned, Darren, and we're going straight into this Saturday the 15th of October in Twilight.
What's been canned?
Oh,
You
you can't do that.
Venue maintenance. The track's not even going to be ready for the first night of racing, man. They are so far behind.
Yep. Well,
They decided
and
to
wait,
down
so
the-
he's just put up the next race meeting as the doctor, right?
Yeah.
The fuckhead. We have a race meeting the week before that at Nora.
No, for Apple's we can't.
Yeah, I know. The doctor is also part of the fucking series that we're running. Same as this first round, but
He said, he did say our first event will be the dog show. So he's probably trying to think.
3 minutes to go.
he very deliberately excluded that, I think.
We'll be ready for you.
Probably
Yeah.
didn't even hear him wrote it. Bloody
Looking at this, I'd say there's just an outer version of this track as well.
There is, yeah.
I think that's the one we ran in TA2 just as a test.
We've done this track before.
Might have been, yeah.
Roger, pit this lap.
You know, I have that draft race in the ARCs.
Yeah, we actually, I think we did. Yeah, we did do ARCs around here.
Yeah, we did, because I actually led a whole lap and then I fucking just binned it on the next corner.
I know with the pit.
First time I was ever in the lead across the finish line, and then I immediately just fucking yeeted myself off the next corner.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Not thinking of the last one. I think I had Redmond and Devonish right behind me.
Harvey had green this afternoon.
What's that?
Yellow flag, sector 3.
He's not dead.
Caution.
How unfortunate.
Mind these track limits, please
So
go.
I take it the pit lane line on the exit is the
Look out for
second
the
line.
pit speed limit.
3 litres a lap.
It'll tell you like it's green flag or
Yeah.
you're
Track's
racing.
clear or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, track's clear. Or watch for traffic, whatever the race engineer says.
I got my crew chief, he just says hurry up.
But yeah, the line at the end where the start line is, that's the one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's the second line.
That's it. Go, go, go.
Second splitties up. Nearly a 10.5.
Oh, and if you try to miss the
Oh,
whole
there
middle,
he is.
if you miss the inside part, you miss a sector, so you can't do that track cut.
Hello, Praja.
Hello, son.
Ah.
How didn't I do that in qualifying?
Where's my grandpapa?
4,
I think I
3,
point-
Oh, Corey. I don't know where he is.
4,
What are you
8,
doing,
9,
Darren?
20, 24, 28.
Experimenting.
Yes.
Hello, Hans.
You look really comfortable though.
Check the flag,
Hello,
P7.
Glenn.
That's the end of the session.
You say that
Hans.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello,
You're up.
everyone else, because you all started saying hello at the same time. I just wanted to say happy birthday, Cracker. I put a message in, but I'll jump in and say happy birthday
Have
as
a
well.
cracker of a day, mate.
Oh, that's my old joke.
Fuel.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore. You've been.
How are we
robbed.
all this evening?
Not too
Oh,
bad.
better for listening to you.
Yeah, I was about to say better now that you're here.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You can
Oh,
stop
that's so nice. It's like you're flirting with me.
You
Anyway,
don't have to suck up to him.
Well,
he's not admin.
actually,
Hang
You
on, what?
don't have to suck up to me. I hate myself more than any of you people could hate me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, that is funny as.
When Rhodey doesn't laugh and he says fair enough. he's
Where are
like,
you
"Oh."
going, Brian?
Where is
Parked.
Yeah, I can see you parked.
temp boost?
I can see you parked. It's just,
He's
just
parked
not,
up.
not quite where you want to be.
He's parked up at the parked up by Fogues section. Brought to you by
Fucks.
Parked Up Podcast.
Yeah, just a
I
reminder.
should make a parody podcast and call it Farked Up with Hanzette Brunswick.
So we're about to start racing.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah.
Let's
If
do
you
it.
guys want to hang around, you hang around. But yeah, there is racing on.
You want to move, Hans?
Just a reminder as well for those guys that have forgotten. These push to pass in the races, so please set a temporary boost button, I believe.
Temporary boost. That's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it has a cooldown timer, and it takes a few seconds to kick in. So yeah, please, if you want to be, have a little bit of extra speed at times, yeah, please map that.
Okay, I will be moving to casual chat. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you,
So
Hans.
will I.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Goodbye.
Good luck.
We have so much push to pass, feel free to use it whenever.
Yeah. There's more than enough for the length of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got mine permanently strapped down, so it just kicks in.
Does it use more fuel?
Not
never checked.
noticeably much.
Never checked.
It's a good point. I don't think it noticeably does use much more fuel.
And if you're that tight on fuel, just put some extra in.
Alright, the crew is
Yeah.
preparing for a pit stop this lap.
I honestly don't see the
Stop
point in
unrequested.
these series to really try and underfuel the car for an extra half a tenth that you're gonna blow anyway.
Yeah, that's about it.
And that goes like outside maybe the top 0.1.
Here we go. Race one.
In Sims,
Doesn't make a difference.
like it doesn't make a difference. So you're better off just running extra
Relax.
10
Your
kilos or
apex
whatever.
is, and let's bring home a win today.
Oh, here we go. There's Rhodey.
Honestly, if I'm in the supercar I think I usually qualify on about 25 or 30 extra litres of fuel. Because if I go too low, it just feels unsettled.
It is faster though.
It is definitely faster, but it's just the time I'd gain by going lighter, I'd lose because I wouldn't be comfortable doing it. Hi, Rhodey.
Hello.
You're very yellow.
I am.
Oh, I like that. You're very yellow.
It's just.
Really just
I'll,
complimenting the jaundice.
I think I really I was going to take. I was initially going to take Ruben's car, but somebody already took Ruben's car, so I went for the number
I
9
did.
car. Yeah.
No, you bet
I was
you
going to
better
go
off.
for Rubens as well.
Ruben's fucking overrated hack.
Always one of the few names you recognise when you look at the grid.
Yeah.
What are you on about? There's Ricardo Zonta in here. You guys don't know Ricardo?
Oh, sorry, Zonta. Sorry, Zonta's the other one that I know of. Yeah.
And how could you forget the absolute legend that is Max Wilson?
True. Sorry. There's 3. There's 3 you recognise. Yeah. Wilson's the other one.
Former teammate that, well, they didn't exactly get along, but Antonio Pizzonia.
No,
no,
you're losing me now.
Yeah, you guys are all too young for that.
I feel
No,
like
I remember
I
that.
know about him.
I feel like his name is trying to riff on a pizzeria or something.
The track temp is 21.
Well,
the
yeah,
air
that's
temp
about
is
as
17
much as best
Celsius.
as best, to be
Okay,
fair,
Glenn.
so-
It
Nice
does
and
sound a
neat.
bit
Stay
like
out of
the name I picked for my character in F1 Manager. Rather than Matteo Binotto, it's Matteo Risotto.
The safety car is in. Safety car is in. Get ready.
Oh shit, yeah, rolling start.
Rolling start. Yes.
Rolling start.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Now here's the part where you realise you don't want to be on pole because it's a long straight.
Go!
Red flag. Go, go, go.
I got caught off guard there. Damn it.
Tires are up to temp.
I'm good.
Car on your left. You're clear on the left. Go
Oh,
on your right.
Yellow
I
flag
didn't
in
hear-
sector 1.
What happened, Glenn?
I think I caught the curb or something, I don't know.
Green flag, sector 1.
I'm surprised we made that.
Not the
Brody.
best way to start.
Yeah. I was expecting death. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you did catch the curb.
Oh. That's right. Traction was in front of me.
I had a nice bit of clear track in front of me, I just couldn't do anything with it.
Oi.
I mean, I just lose so much time on you guys in sector 2.
Oh boy. You moved inside as I was... Oh boy.
P8.
I moved to the right and you moved across on me. Oh boy.
100.
Don't rest too hard, boys. You'll let us catch up. Oh, hello, wide.
Luckily it doesn't hurt too much to go wide there.
Oh, as long as you can get back to an apex somewhere, you're good.
I've shot it. We're good. Ooh. Okay, we're good.
Hi, Steve. Scott SMP turned 1.
The leader has just done a
It's just letting you know, mate, that you can brake later on that corner.
Yeah, he really is.
It's important to know.
Ooh, man, that is I nearly missed the brakes on that one.
That lap time was 124.9.
Yeah, you got to adapt your braking point if you use it as fast.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you idiot.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 2 is green.
Ah.
Okay, Glenn, we're seeing lots of front locking. Fastest lap for Davey, 120.0.
Yes.
Eighth place.
Push to pass, push to pass.
Really, is this what it felt like to be behind me at SMP?
The key is to hit it on corner entry. Get the best run
Yellow
for the corner
flag,
that
the
way.
stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Well, yeah, you want to hit it before you're planning on using it, because
Watch your
essentially
speed.
treat it as if it's turbo lag. Like, you probably want to hit it about the apex of the last corner if you're trying to use it down the front straight. Somewhere like that. Depends how long it takes you to get to full throttle.
Not my best lap, but that's fine.
So you don't want to have it kick in when you're trying to get to full throttle, because then you're going to overspeed your tyres.
There we go.
That's it. Go, go, go.
There we go. We're
Here we
a lap
go.
down. But that's alright because they've all got a pit, so we'll catch up. Then we'll go a lap down, but they've all got a pit.
Pit exit looks clear.
Corner there, Darren.
Yep.
Blue flag.
That's Walshy.
On your left. You
Oh,
are
there
clear on
already.
the left.
I know.
Gwen's gone for the
That's not the
massive
time for a screen
undercut.
freeze. Love getting a little screen freeze right on the way into one of the most difficult corners on the track.
Oh,
Exactly what you need.
that was an unplanned send.
Yeah. I gave you space.
Thank you. Oy.
Oh, finally missed that corner. They took me.
Your front tyres are cold.
Game crash.
Oh
Yellow
no.
flag in sector 1.
And there it is.
Yep.
It's back.
V3 has gone off.
Jesus,
What?
that was... Hi, Steve. Sorry about that, Steve.
What the hell just happened?
Green flag sector 1.
Just went to a black screen and came back to this. What the fuck?
Oh
I
boy.
don't know. Graphics.
The full screen blackout.
Hissy or something?
Yeah.
Having a suck.
Because I was going down the main straight and the next thing you know it was just going black on me.
Excellent.
You may have had a driver update, just do that.
No, maybe.
Possibly, yeah, actually.
I generally try and keep them up to date.
Your tyre temps are all good.
That was a video on the thing.
Hi, Curb.
Really fun, Cracker. We're having a good time here.
What about the race?
Blue flag. Marco approaching.
I mean, the race is cool too.
Oh, Laszlo, there's an apex there, buddy.
Incidents in sector 2. Yellow flag.
So that's
Think
enough
V5's
for
gone
I think I sent him earlier, so I'm not going to complain. I actually don't know what happened because it just went all black for me.
No,
that
that was...
someone.
No, you didn't hit him.
No.
He was ahead of me and Steve. He just wobbled off the curb. And then Steve and I tried to go too wide as we were passing him, and I think I killed Steve in the process. So that's why I'm back here now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because it went black and I came back in the runoff after turn 1.
Yeah, no, you were fine. Like, you went to the left-hand side of the track and just went straight. Like, you didn't hit anybody.
He's gone in the pits anyway.
Thank God for that.
Did he hit anything?
The wall.
Oh, because he's gone in the pits.
Oh, Laszlo pretty sure made it to the
There's
10th.
20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
We've been shown the blue flag. Blue flag.
Oh, hello. Don't touch the yellow curb.
Yeah, no, they're not nice.
No.
Blue flag.
Blue flag.
Every other curb you can kind of get away with, but not the yellow curb.
We're being shown the blue flag.
Late apex. There you go.
Actually learnt the track now. I know where we're going.
About time.
Stephen, following you.
Oh, two of you.
Bit of a different line, isn't it?
Yeah, there's an apex somewhere out there.
Yeah. The fucking
There's always an apex somewhere.
maybe.
Yeah. So whether it's the right apex or even a quick apex is the difference.
A little bit of yellow curb there, not ideal.
By any chance, Glenn, are you getting blue flags or not?
Blue flag. That lap time was 124.1. Good lap. That's
Oh,
your best
nearly
in the
lost.
session. Blue flag.
I need to get onto that sooner.
Blue flag.
Oh, I've gone wide.
Push past is basically the
Oh.
entire to match straight.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just
I got caught on the curb, got me again. Oh my god, that curb got me.
Yeah.
second accidental send.
Steve, send it back on him before he runs away on us.
It's alright, I'll wobble.
Send.
I was gonna say I'll have a wobble, and then as I said it, I was having a wobble.
Here's Roddy.
You said it, the game responded.
Oh my god. I've gone deep
Be
again.
warned about track limits.
Oh my god.
Blue flag is out.
That was not
Dirty
ideal.
Green flag,
size.
sector 2.
Try that again.
Oh, come on, rears. Please, rears, please.
Oh, I've got 50-cent pieces, great.
Did you pit yet, Walsey?
No. Oh, it doesn't like that
Yellow
first.
flag, watch out.
Probably doesn't like the second one either,
It
honestly.
looks like Walsh has gone off. Alright Glenn, halfway home, fuel's good.
I've had a wobble too.
Uh-oh.
Davey is now leading.
Crack around wide at the hairpin. Let me bite.
Ah, took my line.
You've just done a 124.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the old
right
push
side.
the pass.
Clear on the right.
Oh, push the pass to unlap himself. Sneaky bugger. Ah. But now he'd be getting blue flags.
Not if he runs away from
Not
you.
yet, not yet. Not yet,
Not
there's
yet.
none. No, there's none.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Called it.
Bummer.
Yep. Supposed to be a lot of time.
Oh no, 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 no. Fuck.
In the fence up!
I'm sorry, Steve's gonna win just by keeping it on track.
Yes, the race of who fucks up the least.
Shit.
I don't know, Steve's
Went
been
too wide
involved
into
in
the
his
hairpin.
arms as well.
Yeah, I had Steve off at the first. Well, as I said, who fucks up the least?
Actually, I wonder if I start racing, if I can come back.
First challenge.
Possibly. If you do the same sort of pace you're doing the
Oh
last
my
round,
God.
I can see that.
Oh!
I don't have that speed advantage here.
Just
Hey, Walshy!
know what I'm currently doing.
Canoe, watch out.
Side's clear. You're clear all round.
What
A
the?
bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it. The leader, Davey, is pitting.
Well, I'm not winning.
Car in front lap time is at 119.9.
Alright, there you go. That's what new tyres are
I've got
worth.
41 seconds of damage. What?
You did hit the tyre wall, and the tyre walls are the ones
Warwick
that cause
is
the
leading the
biggest
race.
amount of damage.
Conversely, you don't want to hit a tyre wall in AMS. To
Or
what
no,
would
not
dictate.
Or R factor.
Or R factor.
Just in general, you don't want to hit a tyre wall.
Oh, in real life, it's probably not that bad. Oh no, Steve!
Green flag, sector 1. We think that.
Oh,
Warwick
just hit
has
the
been
curve,
hit.
eh?
Yeah.
They're unforgiving, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, you want to touch the curves through here because it's the fastest line, but they really don't work with that.
Oh, I am most certainly not winning. Hang on, did it not fix my damage?
Well, sometimes if the damage is severe enough, it isn't able to repair it.
Cool, so I sat in the pits for an extra 13 seconds and nothing happened. Excellent. Thank you, game. Very cool.
Like, you'll still maintain aero damage and probably do like body damage, but if you have like steering damage or whatever, it will fix that.
It was only,
change your range
it was only
and
bodywork, I think.
You know, I just realised I don't know where the pit lane entry is.
Before the last corner.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise.
That lap was at 124.0.
We're being shown the blue flag.
Oh my god. Oh, come on!
flag.
Right as I got back.
Where'd
on
you
the-
go? You were right
and it
there.
stalled.
We can see.
Come
Davey.
on, turn on, you fuck.
Check out the sausage curves.
Oh, there's the pit entry. Okay, I missed it.
Cool, my car's not.
Fucking
You
slow,
turning
that's what
on.
it was.
you need to turn the ignition on, and you need to turn...
I did.
Sector 3 is clear.
Hold
The
the...
track
Okay,
is
Glenn,
being
the next
roaded.
car is Davey.
I did, it just wasn't doing it.
I don't understand what you guys have done without auto clutch.
Oh my god.
Green flag in sector 1.
The immersion.
Thing is, I overshot the corner, made it back onto the track, and the moment I got all four wheels on the tarmac, it spun in a straight line.
Probably still burnt out tyres.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
They hang on to heat for a while.
They probably spun up just before you got up.
Your lap time
I
was
wasn't really accelerating when I got back on the
124.2.
tarmac though. I was just kind of like trying to hobble back onto the black stuff and it just went.
I might remember the use push the pass and I
Oh, and that's
Nah,
His
the reason
screen
why
freezes.
you bounced before it. You bounced, you lost it before you got onto it. Yeah, there's a little slight ditch between the tarmac off-road and the circuit. And you bounced.
Lead car's pitting.
I swear to God, the car was in a straight line
It bounced.
until it got on the track.
You bounced.
All right.
Nothing you could do. It's just there's a slight ditch, and it bounced, and the rear end bounced
Yeah,
up again. When
I believe you.
The track temps.
I fully
increasing.
believe you, it
It's
just
now
didn't feel like it at
23
the time.
Celsius.
Oh, cracker!
Sake.
No one wants to win this race. Oh, that's a big one.
you're kidding me.
It's like that Grand Prix way.
Darren doesn't want to win this race.
Darren.
No, I had to pit again anyway because I forgot to change tyres.
What have you done, Cracker?
Oh no, but no, you have to
Sector
pit
3.
and then do another drive-through.
And then Darren gets into the lead, and there's a fucking drive. What the fuck is going on? Brian's gonna win this race.
You
It's not
might.
for me yet.
Actually, Walshy, Walshy, have you pitted yet?
No.
Oh.
I'm waiting for everyone to fucking fall off the road and I'll be the only one left and then I'll win by default.
Yeah,
I mean, you're still
gonna
wide.
pit, you're still gonna have to pit though. Oh, well, she.
There's hope for me yet, lads.
That's too much curb there, Walshy.
I know, but I just want to be up the front, you know, get the TV time for a bit.
I do hope Bailey and whatnot are actually having a crack at broadcasting this because they'd have no idea what the hell is happening.
We're just having a wobble.
Yeah.
In every sense.
We've only probably said it. This is a series where there's no judgment if you have a wobble. Everyone's like, finally, I can have a wobble.
Yeah, it's important.
Sector 3 is
And boy, did we fill our boots.
The leader is pitting now.
Oh well. Put way too much fuel into
Better than too little. Oh, understeer, please.
Bye, Glenn.
Uh-huh.
Bye, Cracker.
Bye, Darren.
Anyone else? Bye, Douglas. Hey, Walshy, I'm gonna race you.
Hello. I'm in the pits.
Ah. Did you just enter the pits?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I found
my-
out where they were this time.
Yeah, I only missed them 3 times before I made it.
Blue flag. Blue flag.
I'm gonna get that.
Car on your right side. Clear on the right. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Glenn.
Go. Did everyone change 4 tyres?
I just did 2.
I did.
Which I'm regretting
What?
because it understeers now.
Yeah, I did 2 in the first race of the first round, and it was a horrible idea.
It worked to ride it into Lagos because the tyre wear was somewhat even.
Yeah.
Or it was, sorry, it was a bit more aggressive to the rear. Here it's a bit more even, so you just end up with sharp plows.
Yeah, I was having a couple of bad moves about it. It did a lot of stuff. No, I did not do the right thing there.
I'll learn how
Glenn,
to...
I want to slipstream.
Left side.
No, all good.
Left side's
Thank you,
clear.
Glenn.
Alright, Roddy, all good.
Looking good.
I'm gonna learn how to obey blue flags.
Yeah.
You've used half your fuel. You're reeling. Walsh. The gap is now 9.3.
And here goes Steve. Bye, Steve.
Okay, Glenn. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
So I did an extra pit stop and a drive through.
Cracker.
Oh, cracker, yellow.
Looks like the leader's gone off.
Looked at the last
Sector
corner.
3 is good. Left side.
Last corner.
Last corner. Something different.
Oh, he ran a little wide and then
The leader has just done a 120.2.
gradually lost the rear and got on the mark.
Not winning it
Dude.
much.
Blue flag.
Where are you going, Cracker?
I'm having problems.
You got a steering issue, I think.
Yeah, there's a loose nut behind the wheel.
Oh, poor Cracker.
Walshy, where are you going?
I don't know, you might as well go because I'm getting the blue flag. Feels like a vibrator in my hands.
Great, because you're not on the road, Walshy.
No.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Looks like P3's gone off.
Oh, understeer, please. Understeer, please.
Understeer.
I was green and then I wasn't.
Hi, Crockett.
Ah, Lewis has entered the race.
Yes.
18 laps down. Going for the win.
Can still do it.
Sector 2 is now
I
green.
believe it.
And the way we're wobbling.
There's still a chance.
How do you know Lewis isn't going to wobble?
I probably will.
Nah, Lewis is too good to wobble.
Are you saying
I
that?
saw him on track.
I followed him off the corner.
I mean, knowing the fact that he is the president of the We Wobble One Club.
The gap to Walsh ahead is now 7.1 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
You alright? Oh.
Inside.
Oh, wobble on the exit. On your inside here.
Hold the fridge up for
Yeah.
Matt, Mum.
I'll
Matt.
back up behind.
Oh, it's tagless.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't have been so kind if it was tagless.
Holy cow. Almost killed us both there, Crocker.
Fuck's sake.
The car ahead is Walsh.
Oh,
Keep
who
it
ran
on track,
wide?
though, mostly.
Are you looking for hot dogs? I think they're at the end row. That end row, the far end row. At the bottom. There's a couple of things on top. I'm in a race. I've got half a minute. 30 seconds to finish the race. You find them?
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Oh. Is that time remaining? Time certain. That must be what, last lap, isn't it?
Second last.
Second last lap, okay.
Yeah, we'll get 23 laps, I think.
Yeah.
Hang on to it, Walshy, hang on to it. Oh, slide.
The guy behind has just done a 119.4.
Alrighty, Lewis.
God damn it, Lewis.
I could have beaten Laszlo's time, I won't beat yours.
Oh, turn.
What was Laszlo's?
I think a 19.8.
Nice.
At 19.9, so
Laszlo's really good at this track.
Oh, he just seems to gel with the cars as well.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does seem to suit these pretty well. I can't imagine Christian would enjoy them.
Oh, even with the SIFs on, they wouldn't be great on a keyboard.
I keep forgetting to use my boost button.
I'm
You should
trying
remember
to
to
use
use
it
your
to
boost
unlap
button.
myself. I'm trying to unlap myself on Tegwas, but
Front left, please.
Went in a little deep there, but that's
Shit.
fine.
In front is now 12 seconds.
That sounds like that went well.
yeah, I was too busy pressing my push to pass, and there's a corner there. So I'm not going to unlap myself. It's one of those things where you see a crash coming and you just can't do anything about it, you just wait for it to...
Blue flag.
I'm gonna run out of fuel, shit.
Start saving.
Oh no, nothing's gonna save this.
Guy on your left. Clear on the left. Car left. Clear on the left.
Half a litre.
Yep, just start sipping. Just little sips.
Brody, don't ever make that freaking noise again.
Oh, wait, Nether.
You were only 8 seconds behind me going after all that.
I had a few little offs, so if I didn't have any offs, it would have been good.
Place. There's the checker flag.
Put the pit limiter on. So far I've made it from turn 1 to here and I haven't lost any fuel. My number hasn't ticked over yet.
Just if you accelerate, you lose fuel essentially.
Oh shit. I slowed down at quarter entry and stalled it.
Watch your left. Left side.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
There we go.
I bet I had way too much fuel.
Big time there.
It doesn't matter if I run out of fuel because I've still done the same laps as Walsham and Glenn. That would explain how I did a 19.7 at the end though.
How many laps did we end up doing? 23.
Yeah, if you're on no fuel, yeah, that lines up. 23 laps,
total
yeah.
laps.
23 is the lead laps.
Well, I had 10 laps more fuel. I had 33 laps for fuel.
The worst thing is I actually turned down putting in more fuel because I was trying to change tyres.
Alright. Has everybody crossed the line or
Not yet.
waiting?
Yes.
Yeah, hang on.
No,
Someone
not
yell
yet.
it. Let me know when
No.
everybody has
Will
finished,
do.
please.
Oh, I have.
I've got enough to make it from here, Roddy, I reckon.
Ah.
3,
Just gonna crawl over the line.
2, 1. It's died.
Well, that was a good race. Enjoyed
I
that.
made it.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Enjoyed that more than Road America. Right.
I did a 19.7. What did Laszlo do? He did a 19.8. Hicks did a 20 flat. Roddy, you did a... you and Laszlo, I think, did... I don't know. I accidentally clicked on Laszlo.
No, I didn't get... I got close to the 9. I was threatening the 19s, I just couldn't keep the car under me.
Yeah, he did a 21.5.
Yeah.
Sticks did a 20.02. Laszlo did a 19.8.
What's making a 22 something?
22.4.
Yeah.
Glenn with a 23.9.
Oh, you bastard.
Lewis is casually popping a 19.7 on his first lap, followed by a 19.4.
Lewis just saying, yeah, thanks.
Just hot lap specialist over here.
Hot lap.
Alright.
We're going progressive, aren't we?
Ah, yeah, it's progressive.
Yeah.
Awesome.
71. 1, 2, 0. Alright, let's try these coordinates and see what happens.
30 laps
Right,
of fuel.
got everyone across the line.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Roger.
Right, quick break.
Yep.
BRB.
I'm just going to roll the server back around to warm up and reset track grip, and then you guys got like 5 minutes to go and have a whiz or something.
Yup.
Roger.
I've got enough time for a whiz.
Roger.
For that.
Maybe you guys don't have enough time for that, but
Put another log on the fire. Server's just doing a reset. Beep, beep. Hurry.
Hey Lewis,
Yeah.
after this is over, have you got 10 minutes?
Yeah, mate.
Okay, cool.
And that was my dad.
What was your bad?
My dad. Hans.
Oh, right.
yes, Hans and Hans Jr.
Yeah.
What words are with?
Oh, we just watched funny videos together. In time.
It's a good father-son bonding time.
It is. We laughed. We had a lot of laughter, and then he told me I was a disappointment because I played a video that wasn't funny.
Yeah, just a good old laugh, yeah.
Then he said he's going to get a pack of cigarettes and he won't be back.
That doesn't smoke.
Nah, it's... Yeah.
That's a joke.
Yeah, there's a story there somewhere. That took us think it's a song.
Deep breath, nice and easy. You've got this.
Hey, Glenn.
Say what? Say what? What'd you say?
It's like you did in Super 2.
What?
I said, don't fall asleep.
No, I'm wide awake today. I'm wide awake.
You did that in Super 2, and then we were on the formation lap.
I know. Rady woke me up. Rady yelling in my ear. I woke up and think, oh shit, I'm starting from pit lane. That was funny.
That explains that.
It did explain it. Oh, that was funny.
But it was just them by just not paying attention for social series.
The fact I fell asleep was funny.
What are you up to?
Take 6 clear. Stay behind the white line.
Me? I'm playing
The
with
brake
Gold
temperatures are
Coast.
low. We need to get some heat into them.
Glenn, I've seen you in some of your streams, and you're just there playing. Next minute you're asleep, and you just let the stream run.
3 more minutes.
I can't turn it off if I'm asleep.
He's asleep now.
Brake temperature is cut off. Tires are up to temperature.
Apologies for my cough.
All good?
It's okay.
You haven't got the bloody, what's the name again, have you?
No, I haven't got that. Combination of what my kids and wife have had, plus 4 hours of Winton with Lewis on the weekend doesn't help.
No. That went alright?
Yeah, went alright. They paid.
So we
So
blame Lewis.
no.
Yeah.
Thanks,
No.
Lewis.
No, they paid the bill just today. So Lewis and I both got paid today for that work.
Very good.
So,
How much?
and it was very nice to be chauffeured home, or chauffeured most of the way home for a little while in my own car on a Saturday. So, got faith.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
to get this curb cam at turn 3 in the right spot. Oh, that's the other way. Okay. I'm actually experimenting
Don't fall
with
safe.
camera tilt.
Oh, not to.
Experimenting.
Yeah, tilt. So like physically, you can tilt the cameras, like on a. You've got an X-axis, which is backwards and forwards. You've got a Y-axis, which is left and right, and you've got a Z-axis, which is up and down. And then this is now effectively roll.
Imagine if you could do it in real life.
Yeah. It's more just. This one's more just because of where it's positioned on a curve, and the curve is so elevated. Like it's got a fairly decent rake on it. I'm trying to roll it so it actually has a, so it meshes with the curve.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap.
Right now it's clipping, so.
And now I've got Limp Bizkit stuck.
Watch your speed.
Thank you, Rody.
You're welcome. You can thank Walshy for getting it stuck in my head from the first race.
Not a bad band though.
Roland.
Oh, Lockie Lock's theme song.
Limp
Roland
Bizkit.
Dane.
Roger.
That's perfect. Yes.
Push now.
I am a fucking genius.
Turn in. Thank you.
Well, you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why. You want to justify.
Okay.
Roll.
Checkered flags out. P5.
Let's
That's the end of
go.
the session. P5.
Alright.
I think that's the right bid.
Okay.
Actually,
We'll find out.
I'm
Was
missing
anybody
Paul.
who went?
Yeah, I think you are missing Pole.
Yeah, you are.
Fine, sorry, Brody.
That's alright. I'll wobble from somewhere in the middle.
I'll do this. So I'll restart it so you warm
No.
up. Oh, it's alright.
Damn it!
What?
I would have got it. I would have fixed it.
You almost didn't get it.
I did it just in case.
Missed by that much.
Yep. Now, was anybody that was disappearing for a whiz or something come back?
Warm up ran out, so they've ran out of time.
Yeah. Alright, there you go. There's the answer to that question.
I was already back, but I was just busy stuffing my face full of noodles.
Fair enough.
Yep. Get that sustenance into you.
Hans did that to me. Never mind.
Okay, that sounded a little bit too much.
Yeah, I did actually. Man, I know Higo walks into a few things, but Jesus Christ.
That was like whack in the face, eh?
Oh well,
that was
Take
basically
the fuel out of your
that
pit
wasn't
stop,
someone
Walshy.
taking a pillow and whacking in your face with it. That was the full boxing glove.
I didn't walk into it. He just put it there. Anyway.
Shut up, Zach.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, please,
Okay.
please. Lie down before you hurt yourself.
Alright, good luck. Here we go
Well,
again.
I won't be
He
getting
gets
hurt.
spit after that.
He might.
Here we go.
The crowd's ready. I'm
Next
ready.
challenge.
You ready?
I'm ready.
It's long.
You
I
ready?
believe Hans has had a positive impact on me.
Yeah, I'm glad
I
to.
know.
You poor thing.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
whether it's positive is probably up for debate.
Like, it definitely had an
It's an
impact.
impact.
Yeah.
gotta get charging yourself back.
He's you can pick up the Hans mannerisms in him now.
There's nothing wrong with Hans.
I mean, to be fair, like half of like Lewis and Higo and I and Rossi and whatnot picked up Hans things as well.
Oh yeah, but they're
Just not as
very
overtly
pronounced.
as Zach.
How we going?
Like Zach is Hans put through the Chinese photocopier that most Chinese cars were in the early 2000s. Whereas it's a BMW X5 but with a non-BMW
No.
X5 badge.
We're a short family. There's the three of us. We don't talk much about my friend Cole.
Come on, safety car, hurry up. Got places to be.
What is this, F1? We're complaining about the safety car being too slow.
Yeah. It's alright, I'll run wide at the first corner and have a steering failure.
Sounds good.
No, don't do that.
Steering failure at least. I got a warning for driving too slow.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, it does that. I've had a couple of times where it's given me a stop go for being a bit too slow.
Get ready.
And now it's telling me I'm in front of the person I should be following.
Are you?
No, because Crack has 2 cars in front of me at the moment.
Pace car is pitting in.
Fun.
Get ready.
Just do whatever Lewis says, because otherwise we'll... Oh, no.
You can come up next to me, Glenn.
See, I'm supposed to stay behind Chengris. Where is he?
Yeah, no, don't. Just stay.
I know. That's what it's telling me.
Don't worry.
Floor it.
Green flag.
Oh, what?
I've
got to stop and go for some
I got a stop and go penalty too. Well, that.
Yeah, they'll clear it.
Are you in the race, Lewis, or are you right to clear it?
I'm in the race. I'm there.
Yeah, because it was... We weren't in the order sort of stuff, though.
Okay, Glenn, decent start. We can build something from here.
Do you get that feeling of deja vu?
You ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Deja vu. Okay, I'm not going to start that.
Yeah, please
My
don't.
head was already starting that.
We really don't need to start drifting.
No. Just no.
Fair enough.
Look, backer!
Yellow flag.
I was going
That's a no.
level 4 last time.
Looks like P6 has
Like
been
news
there.
about anime.
Crackers had... Ah, shit!
Right side.
So is Walshy.
And so is Walshy. What the?
That's gone well.
Yeah, but I didn't have a 56G one.
P6.
Let's lock up into T1.
Let's go and
I'm
do
too
it.
busy watching someone else's, that's all.
Forgot to not have your own.
As long as it wasn't mine then.
Oh, flat tyre. Flat tyre.
He's got some,
Really?
something...
Battery printing in the wall, probably.
Oh,
Crack is about to do a real early pit stop.
Oh, Laszlo!
Oh, Laszlo. Bye, Laszlo.
He's off.
Yellow flag.
See ya.
Right.
oh, fuck, spun it.
So clearly we're fitting race 2 into race 1.
Yeah.
This is basically the highlights package from race 1.
Sector 2 is clear.
Yeah, now we all get to witness it.
Just as long as they don't show the one where I crashed.
Don't look now, but we're in 5th place out of no fault of our own, except for staying on the track. Everybody else has just fallen off the track in front of us. No fault of our own, just by staying on the track, I'm in 5th place.
I can only
I mean,
imagine
you
it would
could.
be a disaster.
We could.
The leader has just done a 120.7. The guy ahead
Even
has just
with
done a
budget.
120.8.
Yeah, he does.
Well, it's not long yet. Oh no, we can make it.
P5. That was a 124.5.
You were too
Holy
deep for
shit!
Enduro Cup is Corey.
Oh, what?
You sound disappointed by that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've done it, but I'm in P5.
Couldn't quite make it.
Sector 3 is now clear. The leader's just done a 120.0.
Damn you.
Fastest lap for
13.8,
Davey,
hell yeah.
119.9.
I was nearly like a 19.7 and then ran wide at the last corner.
Oh man.
So I'd fastest lap for half a second.
The gap behind has now decreased to 2.5 seconds.
Anyone else's fault but yours.
He's gone wide.
No, Lewis just comes out in the last 10 minutes to embarrass us all with his extreme pace.
It's just called keeping all four tires on the road.
I mean, that does help.
Don't even joke around here.
Oh god, I followed you again.
Yeah, don't follow me.
I'm trying not to, but I'm not succeeding. Basically just gave me a free overtake and I instead tried to just hit you. I could take the lead, or I could take that ass.
Whoa. That's the problem when you start following someone so close, you just end up following them completely.
Well, that was the reason I ran wide in front of you and Steve in the first races, because the first time I wasn't following someone through that corner, I had no idea where I was going.
Steve, get back here! Stop passing away from me.
Yeah.
I keep getting to press that bloody button.
The lap time was at 122.5. That's your fastest lap today.
I looked away at the wrong moment and missed my braking point.
Right side.
At least that time I made it back onto the track safely.
I'm not trying that one again because it didn't work last time.
Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Oh my god, car around the corner,
Walsh
please.
has stacked it.
Ooh, that was a bit unexpected.
Walsh
Sorry, Steve.
behind is pitting.
Thought I could pull that one off and then I really couldn't.
Well, that's not ideal.
Live and learn.
I watched the whole field go past me.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 2.1 seconds. The leader's just done
There you go, Sticks.
19.4.
Good song you get
That's
like Glenn, shit.
You had a good lap and I had an absolute shit of a lap.
There you go, Glenn, you just lapped me. Put that in your book.
Yeah, but I haven't pitted yet, so it's all good. They're leaving out.
Bailey Hall back.
6th place. We need quali pace every lap now, mate. There might still be chances here.
There you go, Cracker. Treat the rest of this race as a test session.
Given our last race when I wouldn't guarantee anything yet.
I got my first track cut, don't I?
Hello, Rhea.
Man, that one got loose.
Oh,
We've just had a warning for cutting
big
the track.
tank slap, big tank slap. Oh,
Got damage?
Front left
yeah, I
buncher.
got a
Picked up
pit.
a bit of aero damage.
Oh, that's
Look up,
bad.
Birdie.
Might get my lap
Green
back.
flag Sector 3.
What was that, Sticks?
I said nice lock up.
Thank you. I tried to break at a
Very
regular
impressive.
point
Just speed
while
limit in the
using
pits.
push to
Okay,
pass
Glenn,
and
expect traffic when you come
You
out.
made
panic
it,
the
though.
moment under brace.
We should be in P6, just in front of Warwick.
Oh, that was a shame. Not to worry.
Have you got repair all?
Yeah, I'm doing repair all.
Just a little wobble on the exit.
Oh,
Front wing 60 seconds.
nice one, Brody.
Whoa, what happened
And
there?
you angled your
tyres towards the wall. You could have avoided that easy.
Davey is now.
I mean, I was making sure I didn't go back onto the track, so that was the important bit.
Yeah, you could have spun yourself.
That's very kind of you already.
And avoided the wall.
I could have, but at the same time, the contact with the wall wasn't enough to actually light up any of the damage panels, so it's fine.
So what do you think?
Just keeping the racing exciting.
Yeah, didn't want to
I
dominate.
really appreciate that. Done me a real favour there.
Yeah.
I'd say I owe you one, but frankly I don't want to.
I finally got released from pit lane.
Oh,
Woohoo.
hello,
You should have
Kev.
stayed there another 10.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Let's get some heat in.
Watch your mirrors. There's a
Give you
car
something to
approaching.
show.
Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
We've got nothing else to do. The length of the straight I've got, get you?
Okay, your brake temperature is spot on.
I just found out, after having my new wheel for 3 months, not more, I had it in stage mode the whole time, thinking I was running for about 10 to 12 years. I've actually only been running it 4 years.
So I'm still ahead of you, is that what you're saying? Ah.
The brake temperatures look good.
You can never get your arms ripped off.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Exactly what I didn't eat there.
So that's what we're running from now on out. Something that's going to rip my arms off. You can feel every bump on the track now, though. Had a crash close and it killed me. Going across those curves.
Oh, that's what I call immersion.
P7.
Looking good.
I ended up at 25 Newton meters for a moment. Couldn't turn the car.
Oh my god, how did I lock that fully?
Anyway,
Warwick is leading the race.
Not Bailey.
It.
Just turn, please. Thank you.
Starting to hook up now.
See, Steve's turned it up now and he's running away from me. Give him the lead and he just takes it and runs off.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 6.5 seconds.
Well, I'm definitely back to not liking this track very much.
Sector 3 is yellow. I think P5 has gone off. Green flag in Sector 3.
You wait till we get...
Yellow flag, Sector 1.
Wait till we get
I
to
think P4's
Roberto
gone
Preto,
off.
then you'll really like the track.
Sector 1 is now green.
I honestly really like River El Preto.
No, you've done it before then.
I've tried it in other cars. Really good for Formula E, honestly.
That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
Where are we? In 7th position. Two minutes to go. Plenty of fuel. Yeah, way too much fuel. Still, they have too much, not enough.
Okay, Glenn, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
Don't cry.
We're up one. Fair enough.
Just lost
You've
again,
just
my
done
god.
a 22.7.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Oh, let's look at a drive-through.
Oh,
Yellow flag sector 2.
You probably did the same thing I did and fucking deactivated the button too early.
We think P4's been
Probably.
hit. Green flag sector 2.
No, I think he might
Rodney.
make track cuts.
No, you got it coming out of the pit.
Rody, what are you doing?
Yeah, you got it coming out of the pits, yeah. What's happened to Rody?
Oh, that's Glenn who's behind me, not Laszlo. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm having a wobble.
Left side. Clear left.
The gap in front has increased to 12 seconds. The leader, Warwick, is pitting.
So you're all following each other then?
Oh!
Pretty much.
Pay attention to track limits, please.
Oh, I've had a wobble. I've had a wobble.
Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Missed my pit box, couldn't see him for Steve.
Ah!
We'll be warned about track limits.
I think you'll have to pit for that wobble, Glenn. About 26 seconds worth, I reckon.
Oh, cool.
Well, that was lucky.
I hate this damage shit. What damage?
Ah. I got held in the pits like 3 seconds extra and then stalled it on the run out of the pit box.
Have you got automatic clutch on?
No.
Yes, you should. And that shit won't happen.
I didn't think I was gonna fucking stall it.
But you did it in race 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, race 1 it happened because of bloody spun.
7th
And I had
position.
my foot on the clutch, but it didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, that's a good job.
being shown the blue flag. Blue flag.
Come on, man, keep pushing. Okay, Glenn, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Car on your left. Left side's clear.
Blue.
It's on your left. Clear left.
Already have you pitted yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Blue flag. Top car approaching. Blue flag. Top car approaching.
Blue flag.
We're being shown a blue flag.
Car on your right.
Clear right. Clear right.
It's nice actually having grip out of there.
Always fun.
The leader's pitting now.
Brake temperatures are good.
The leader has just done a 119.6.
19.5 there. What's fastest lap so far?
19.4 already.
Yeah, 19.
Okay. Alright.
Although it's got 8 minutes left, so Lewis will come out and do a 19 flat.
Lewis, if you could just not show up for this race, that would be wonderful.
I'm just waiting to see the number peel out of pit lane.
Vince.
Oh, a little too much curb there.
Yeah, it's not kind when that happens, is it?
No, not really.
No. Oh.
The tires are now at optimum temperature.
Anyway.
Who's that?
Here he comes.
Oh, I was on such a good lap there and he just held me up into the hairpin.
Yep.
Sabotaged me.
Welcome to the roadblock.
So, thank you for helping me out there, Darren.
What was that?
Thank you for helping me out. Keeping me on the fastest lap.
Fucking Darren Blockman here.
Oh man, you should ask already all
You've used
about
half
that
your fuel.
I think he got very sick of me in Dev Series.
Oh, was that the shunt you two had?
Shit, we're good. We're good.
It's no shunt.
No, Sandown was me just not paying attention.
Did you fall off the road, Rody?
I nearly did. The rear mine was only coming out of the corner.
Yeah, mine just did that too, and somehow I found 3/10 from it.
Oh, if you're in the right spot, yeah.
Oh shit.
So Sticks, here's the question.
Did
Do you want
Apex
to pass the
somebody?
lap, or do you want to try and pass me?
Yes.
Pretty exclusive options at this point.
Whoa! God damn it.
Again?
That time I got neither.
That's 5
No,
minutes to go.
that time
5
his
minutes.
fucking
This is
rear end
okay.
just kicked
Keep
out of
those exit
nowhere.
speeds up.
Yeah, tyres are starting to go. Mine are doing the same.
Alright. 4 minutes. 4 minutes to go. 7th position.
What's that? 3 minutes to go.
3.5, yeah.
3.5, yep. Plus a lap, of course.
Yeah.
No!
You have a whoopsie.
Sector 3 is clear. It looks like
thank you, mate.
has
I
gone
need
off.
to fit onto the inside curve, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I was cutting it pretty fine
Bye,
there.
Steve. Bye, Steve. Yeah, you fucking goaded me onto the curb.
I was cutting it very fine with that curve there.
Oh my god, use the button, use the button.
Just keep it from stalling this time though, which is good. Only lost one other position.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh.
Pretty lie.
I wasn't even planning on doing that actually. I was setting up to do this lap being my fast lap.
I've done a Scotty McLaughlin.
That was just the out lap, as it were.
I thought I was happy with a fucking 19.4 there, and you doing that.
What's the Scotty McLaughlin?
Yeah, I've missed the timing sector.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
He's done a Winton.
Yeah.
Sector 1 is green.
2 laps and 2 laps down on someone and 1 lap down on everyone else.
I mean, to be fair, it could have just been AMS doing AMS things.
Nah, it wasn't. I did do a turn 2, turn 8. And then just go in the steward's room and plead ignorance. Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't realise.
Yeah. Because it was on yours.
Yeah,
Lewis, me, buddy.
okay. What? What's there? JR security code.
Guessing you muted him?
No. I think he realised he was still on. Loves Tift.
See, that's why I have sound blocking headphones, so I can't hear mine moaning at me.
One strategy.
Works.
Oh, you've got to be.
Let's see if I can improve
No!
the AI's lap time by doing
Yellow flag in sector 3.
AIW tweaks.
We think.
Oh, how did it stall there?
Pity there wasn't another race, Brian.
Yeah, it's just...
Yellow flag.
By the way, your hair looks purple in this lighting.
No, I've got to
Oh,
go.
we've done one race each.
I've not had a problem with that corner. All
I've got to go and try
like
and
both
find it out
races.
to work out those blind corners of bloody road Atlanta.
Yeah, I've got to get some
God's
practice
sake.
for that.
Steve, what'd you do?
Let me do it after I've done.
No. Just
Nobody wants to win this race.
The corner completely.
Everybody wants Darren to win the race.
No, I don't want me to win the race. It's still 2 whole laps for me to bin this in, so you know. Although I am doing a SMP and just like easing off big time. I'm taking a hairpin in 3rd. Why am I doing that?
Yes. AIW tweaks help.
Alright.
Ah, Walshy.
Yeah, why not?
Fuck.
What did you do?
He's watching me and he crashed himself.
Who did?
I was gonna go 6/10 faster as well.
He got a sore neck from watching my crash.
No, I lost concentration.
That's how most bloody road accidents happen, crashes, because they're watching another crash as they're going by.
They run straight up the back of the person in front, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well done, Darren.
By virtue of just not falling off the road.
Well done, well done.
Hey, you did better than the rest of us.
Yeah, there you go, 1-1.
The worst thing is
that
probably,
means next round, wait.
the worst thing is I probably would have run race 1 if I didn't do my triple pit stop.
That's why we need another race for, so we can have a decider.
I will let them do it by themselves.
The caution flag is out.
Hi.
My legs start to hurt, honestly.
Oh.
Man, I put some wear on those tyres that race.
That was good fun.
What did you do for your fastest lap already? 19.2.
I was on track to do an 18 as well.
6 was a 19.5.
I was 5/10 up as Walshy spun in front of me.
Quicker, but I
was
lost it.
Trying to jump the throttle and spun it off of him spinning. So
I did a 19.46.
I was on track for a 19.3, maybe a very high 19.2. Then Darren, that was where you helped me up at the hairpin.
Does anyone know what the time trial record is?
I think they're a few seconds better.
Yeah.
As they were in Galagos when we did the comparison.
Oh.
But that's the thing, they're running around on 1 litre of fuel.
Yeah, and a rear wing of 1.
Not necessarily. Well, I mean, you can set up it can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, I know.
You can see the exact lap you lose it, Sticks. Because I do a 19.4 and then I immediately drop to 20s and 21s.
Yeah.
19.6, 19.9, 19.5, 19.4, 24, 21, flat.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for reference, I actually mentioned...
It's time to say goodnight. Thanks for watching.
That was why...
Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.
Because the guy that set it up ran a rear wing of 0. That was But when it hooked up, it was quite nice. But every time I went through that long left right, I was like, you know, half a mil or an inch being offline, and it was offline in the car. The rear stepped out, and the rear stepped out, and I would die. But yeah, I think when I look at them, they were doing like 17s or 16s or something. So there's still time in it. I mean, if we do get it, we probably should be in a I will say off note, we're not having one next night because